Of course, inclement weather has continued to affect Sri Lanka throughout the past few days. Certain districts have felt the brunt of this inclement weather more than the others. Now, with heavy rainfalls being reported in many areas since last night, there is a risk of flooding and landslides. The residents of the Galle and Mathura districts have been severely affected by the incessant rains. For a detailed report, we now join News First John Fernando, reporting from the News First Weather Centre. John, how is the situation as far as the weather here in Sri Lanka is concerned?
We are now ready to take a look at the weather condition which is prevailing throughout the island. Few hours ago, the Met Department issued a special advisory stating that rains exceeding 200 millimeters will prevail tonight throughout the island. So right before we move on to more about the weather in the upcoming few days, a tragic story was reported today. The inclement weather that affected the Galle district yesterday claimed the life of a woman in Vandaruba today.
The woman died after a mound of soil collapsed on her house in Vandaruba, Galle. The deceased was a 42-year-old mother of 3. The house was completely destroyed and another woman injured in the incident is being treated at the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital in Galle. An 80-foot hill close to the Zahira Mahavidyalaya Vellampitiya in Waligama continues to give way as a result of torrential downpours. It is also reported that several rocks had fallen in close proximity to several school buildings. Citing the threat posed on the lives of students, immediate steps were taken to direct them safely to their homes. Meanwhile, Governor Hemal Gunasekara issuing a communique stated that schools in Galle and Mathura districts will be closed tomorrow and the day after.
Now, taking into consideration the prevailing weather condition, the Disaster Management Centre held a press conference earlier today to inform the public of the flood and weather situation in the country. Let's take a look.
As of this afternoon, a number of roads in the Galle district, including the Galle Wakwalle, Galle Baddegama and Galle Mapalagama roads, had been submerged. This was the state of the Bambarahikanda, Navakkada and Pathavalivitiya localities belonging to the Valivitiya Divithuru Pradeshya Sabha areas. The Baddegama Vanduraba, Baddegama Nagoda and Baddegama Galle roads were all submerged. These are images of the Bateguda hill in Imaduma, which saw part of its erode. The Akurassa Athuraliya, Akurassa Kumburupitiya and Akurassa Panadugama routes were submerged owing to the overflowing of the Nilvala river in the Mathura district. Our reporters stated that Katduva in northern Malimbada and the lowlands belonging to the Athuraliya Pradeshya Sabha were also submerged. Around 6,000 acres of paddy land belonging to the area had been submerged in these areas. The Kok Madua Imadua and Jambrugoda Imadua roads have been submerged owing to the overflowing of the Pollatumodara river in Waligama. While a number of areas in the town of Mirissa have also gone underwater, around 1,000 acres of paddy land in the Borala area have been lost to flood water. Our reports indicate that a part of the Battavalla hill in Waligama had also given way. The widening of the estuary of the Nilvala Ganga was done earlier today. With the heavy rain prevalent since last afternoon, the Badulla Nuwara main road had seen damage caused to it in multiple areas. The Disaster Management Centre informed the public to take necessary precautions when travelling via the road in this regard.
Yes, we are now ready to take a look at the prevailing weather condition which will be in effect in the country during the upcoming days. Now, the Met Department issued an advisory warning and said that the prevailing showery condition over the island is expected to enhance to some extent during the upcoming few days. Now, showers or thunder showers are expected in most parts of the island, especially heavy falls exceeding 150 millimeters are likely at some places, especially in the southern Sabaragamuwa, central and western provinces. Rains exceeding 75 millimeters is expected in the northwestern, northern and eastern provinces. And also now around the island, especially wind speeds around the island, are expected to increase up to 70 to 80 kilometers per hour. So taking that into consideration, the Met Department specially notes that the naval and fishing communities to take advised to be vigilant in this regard. Now, meanwhile, the Disaster Management Center has issued landslide warnings for several districts, including Kalutara, Galle, and Galle districts. Due to this prevailing weather conditions, now the general public is once again specially advised in order to take necessary precautions to minimize damages caused by light, wind, and gusty winds. And well, if you are heading out during the upcoming few days, make sure you carry an umbrella with you. Well, Shalan, back to you. So let's now take a look at what the Disaster Management Center officials had to say about the prevailing weather condition.
With the current rainfall, water levels of the Ging and Kalu rivers will increase. The water levels will increase in the areas around the Ging River and in Tavalama and Baddegama. A minor flood situation has arisen in the areas around Nilvala River and in Pandugama. We request the general public residing in lowland areas surrounding the Nilvala River and the divisional secretariats of Matara, Tihagoda, Malimbada, Kumburupitiya, Athuraliya, Akurassa, Pittabeddara, and also the residents living in the lowland areas around the Ging River such as Baddegama, Valivitiya, Dithura, Nagoda, Niyagama, Tavalama and Neluwa to be vigilant.
A level 2 landslide early warning has been issued for the Mathugama Divisional Secretariat in the Kalutara District, Yatiyanthora Divisional Secretariat in the Galle District, and Divisional Secretariats of Niyagama and Alpitiya in the Galle District. Yellow warnings, also known as level 1 warning, was issued for Agalawatta, Bulat Sinhala, Dodangoda, Ingiriya, Palindanuara and Walalavita Divisional Secretariats in the Kalutara District. Please draw extra attention towards earth embankments.
team සම්බන්ධයෙන් විශේෂ අවධානයක් යොමු කරන්න